Good stuff. Post Malone getting a little help from Luke Combs. Got a guy for that. It's Better Country 101.7 The Bull as we are in the 9 o'clock hour here on this Thursday. Good to be hanging out with you here. Good to be hanging out with a guest that we had, we were hanging out with a few weeks back out in the cold. Actually, it wasn't too that cold, thankfully, especially once the sun came out. It turned out to be a pretty nice Saturday. We were out with the Red Kettle Campaign. We've got Lieutenant Baily Sawka from the Salvation Army joining us here. Lieutenant Sawka, good to have you here. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Once again, always good to see you there. So let's chat a little bit. Obviously, the thing that we were hitting on most, because it was kind of the official kickoff to the Red Kettle Campaign, we just kind of are curious, how are things going in the working towards the goal for this year?
Things are going pretty well, but we still have a lot of ground to cover. So our goal this year is $95,000, and we've raised about $32,000.
Okay,
which is amazing.
Yeah,
but we still got about $63,000
right
to raise.
So a little ways to go there. So that and the Red Kettle Campaign is something that obviously takes care of a lot. It's your only fundraiser, I believe, of the year. Is that right?
Yeah.
So and that covers all the year. So for folks who don't know and maybe weren't listening that Saturday that we were there, what does that cover throughout the year then?
It covers everything that we do. So we have a feeding program, we have our food pantry, we do financial assistance, we do emergency assistance, we do clothing vouchers, and we're most known for our Christmas programs with the toys. And so that funding does all of that, and it also keeps us open. Yeah,
keeps the doors open. That's the important thing there, because there's a lot of people that need you guys' assistance. So for the Red Kettle Campaign, the one thing you're looking for then is the bell ringers. Still looking for those volunteers, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so how can people get signed up to be a volunteer if they're looking to do that?
So there's this wonderful website called registertoring.com where you just have to go in, you put in your zip code, and then you can sign up for a 2-hour shift for bell ringing. And for our not so tech savvy listeners, you could also call the building at 319-753-2038.
Okay. And you can go give them a call and ask any questions that you might have that you may not be able to find there on the website. What was that website again there?
Registertoring.com.
So check that out and become a bell ringer. They need the assistance. They need the volunteers. 2 weeks left. We're less than 2 weeks away from Christmas. Can you believe that? Less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's probably snuck up on you, too, with how much you have to do this time of year. Lieutenant Sawka joining us here this morning. Baily Sawka joining us. Anything else you want to add before we let you go here today?
That every single dollar that we raise for this fundraiser, it stays local. Every single dollar that comes into the kettles, it stays in the Burlington area, and it helps out your community in need.
That's right. And our sister station's actually going to be out helping you out there. Friends at the New Mix 107.3. What day are they going to be out there? They'll be out there this Saturday, right?
Saturday from 2 to 4.
Where are they at? The
Hy-Vee on Agency.
Hy-Vee on Agency. Yep. So if you want to say hey to our friends on the other side there, the sister station, the New Mix 107.3 KGRS, stop on by, say hey, and you can enjoy the day there with them as well. She's Lieutenant Sawka joining us here. Lieutenant, thank you so much for joining us here. And if I don't see you before the holiday, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Absolutely. And do some donating or volunteering or whatever. It's a good cause there. The Salvation Army, they do a lot of good for the community, and this is their only fundraiser of the year. Here's Toby Keith, 101.7 The Bull.